KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian, and this is the weekly news recap brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonememorial.com, memorials that matter. At least one person is dead after a crash between a tanker truck and a road grader Thursday afternoon in Wilkin County. The vehicles were heading south when they collided about 8 miles northeast of Wolverton. Both ended up in the ditch, the grader on its roof, the tanker upright. Multiple emergency crews responded around 4:30. Check out the article for this story on KBRFradio.com for updates. A Pearl man is seriously injured after a motorcycle accident near Lake Lida Tuesday afternoon. Troopers say 53-year-old Ryan Beachy was heading west on Highway 108 in Lida Township when his vehicle went into the ditch. Beachy was transported to Perham Health for treatment of his life-threatening injuries. He was wearing a helmet at the time of the accident. A Fargo man has been charged in Otter Tail County for the sale and possession of methamphetamine. Prosecutors say 41-year-old Daniel Allen Lee Salverson was arrested after a traffic stop with a state trooper in Parkers Prairie on Wednesday, September 17th. The trooper had been notified that the vehicle Salverson was driving was involved in a drug task force investigation. In a search of the vehicle, the trooper found a large baggie containing 118 grams of meth and other drug paraphernalia associated with the sale of drugs. Salverson made his first court appearance last Friday and has been charged with first-degree sale of drugs, first-degree possession of meth, and driving after revocation. A Perham man was arrested over the weekend for attempting to solicit prostitution. On Friday, September 19th, Otter Tail County deputies assisted the New York Mills Police Department with arresting 55-year-old Larry McClendon Jr. Deputies say McClendon Jr. contacted a local New York Mills business looking for a massage. While texting with the massage therapist, McClendon started asking for sexual services and talked about the amount of money he was willing to pay for such services during his massage. Detectives intercepted and arrested McClendon Jr. before he entered the business. Prosecutors say McClendon Jr. told deputies he used to receive sexual services at a different massage parlor that ended up being shut down, so he was looking for somewhere new to go. After the arrest, law enforcement searched his vehicle and found 4.7 grams of methamphetamine and other drug paraphernalia. McClendon Jr. made his first court appearance Monday morning and has been charged with solicitation of prostitution, fifth-degree possession of meth. A man has pleaded guilty to sending a sexual message to a 14-year-old in Otter Tail County. Prosecutors say in March of 2024, the teen reported receiving an unwanted nude photo of then 18-year-old Brady Ray Blackstone of Miltona via Snapchat. The victim told police that Blackstone had been a friend of their older brother in high school and only accepted his friend request after initially denying it. They said shortly after accepting the request, they received the explicit photos and informed Blackstone that he shouldn't be sending that message to someone in 8th grade. Court documents say that when police went to speak with Blackstone, he said he had sent the pictures but blocked the victim when he realized they had screenshotted them. He also said that he knew the victim was younger than him but thought they were 16 years old. Now 20-year-old Blackstone pleaded guilty to distributing sexual content to a child on September 15th. His sentencing hearing is scheduled for December 15th. A man in Fergus Falls is being charged with threats of violence after the victim of a bad prank involving a replica firearm called police. Prosecutors say that on Saturday, September 20th, the victim called Fergus Falls police after they pulled up to the apartment of someone they wanted to wish a happy birthday to, and 21-year-old Isaiah Lawrence Northington of Fergus Falls walked up to the car and brandished what appeared to be a gun. The victim told police that Northington started laughing and that he pointed the gun at the victim, keeping it under his shirt. After police arrived, court documents say Northington told the officers that he thought it would be fun to grab one of his water blasters and splash water at the victim with it. He said that when he tried to show the victim it was a water gun, they got pissed, so he ran back upstairs. Officers located the weapon in question and identified it as a replica firearm. Northington was taken into custody and has been charged with 2 counts of threats of violence. He made his first court appearance Tuesday morning. Crews were able to safely and successfully remove the bell from the top of Fergus Falls City Hall on Monday, and the building reopened Tuesday. On Friday, city staff were assessing the condition of the bell tower when one side of the bell support shifted downward, which created a concern for its collapse. City Hall was immediately evacuated, and the area around it was cordoned off by Public Works. Staff from Public Works and the fire department assisted engineers in assessing the collapse potential and developed a plan to secure the bell until final removal could take place. This has been the Weekly News Recap, brought to you by Fergus Falls Monument, online at foreverstonmemorial.com, memorials that matter. For KBRFradio.com News, I'm Derek Sidian. Tune in at 5 o'clock every Friday afternoon on KBRFradio.com or on the Fergus Now app to stay up to date with local news. Find more stories on KBRFradio.com. Sign up for email news sent right to your inbox, delivered by Cooper's Office Supply.